Hello trader, we can see that euro dollar and British pound US dollar currently showing significant trading opportunity on the lower time frame. Before we discuss how we can trade, first let's quickly look at highest time frame, looking at the monthly chart to see overall picture in the market. Now from the monthly, we can see that this instrument, there is a strong breakdown here. Now with that breakdown, what we can see, the market as expected currently below all these support level, and after break of this massive support on euro dollar, what we can expect for the market to continue to drop to create a new lower low. If we look at the weekly chart to see how the market is doing, now from the weekly we can see that the market showing also significantly bearish price action. As expected, we saw that there was a weekly bearish engulfer followed by another weekly bearish candle, followed by this week we can see that the market from this level started to drop again to create a new lower low. Now if we closely look at, we can see that this is the previous resistance here, which is turning support here, and with that resistance turn support, what we can expect on euro dollar for the market on the lower time frame to remain bearish to create a new lower low. Now looking at the daily chart to see how the market is doing, now from the daily we can see that the market trend is highly bearish. From here there was a big drop followed by this pullback, and we can see another drop, pullback. The market is forming series of lower high and lower low in this long term downtrending market. Now if we look at this daily chart here on euro dollar, we can see that there is a big drop here, and in that downtrend, what we can expect euro dollar for the market to bounce back up to retest and then to continue to drop to create a new lower low. Now looking at the 4-hour time frame on euro dollar, we can see that the market trend is bearish. We can see that the market was forming series of lower high. In that area we have seen a massive bearish engulfer followed by another bearish engulfer. Back to back two important bearish engulfer has given euro dollar for further probability to drop in the direction to create a new lower low. So therefore on the lower time frame, as you can see, this candle is closing 34 minutes time of this recording. We will be looking for going short on euro dollar with a high probability trade setup. Now let's look at British pound US dollar to see what kind of opportunity we have. Now looking at the monthly chart on British pound US dollar, we can see that from the monthly, this is also highly bearish market. We have seen that there was a massive bearish engulfer followed by another bearish candle on British pound US dollar. Currently the price below the monthly support, we will be waiting for deeper pullback and then to continue to drop to create a new lower low. Now if we look at the weekly chart on British pound US dollar, we can see that from the weekly, this is a bearish price action. We have seen from here massive drop followed by this pullback, and we can see the market is dropping again. We can see there is a weekly bearish engulfer, and every week the market is forming series of lower high and lower low. Now if we closely look at, we can see the market already below this support level, and what I think that if we see initial pullback, we can expect further downside on British pound US dollar. Now looking at the daily chart, we can see the market trend is bearish. From here there is a massive drop followed by this pullback, and we can see the market again trending to the downside to create a new lower low. We can see a bearish engulfer, another bearish candle, and another bearish candle on British pound US dollar. Now looking at the 4-hour chart on GBPUSD, we can see that in this lower time frame the market trend is bearish, and if we look at, this is an important support here. The market started to break below, expecting GBPUSD to bounce back up for a deeper pullback and then to continue to drop to create a new lower low. So as soon as we will find suitable entry on GBPUSD, we will be looking for going short with a high probability trade setup. I hope the traders, you enjoyed this important analysis. If you enjoyed, make sure you give a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Thank you, and I'll see you soon in my next analysis.